Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is LeSquatch and welcome back to the modded full stack server. So in this episode I think we should finally get started with Botania, and I've picked out a location that is ideal. Yeah, we're going to go to the Stronghold. So I asked in the chat if anyone minded if I turn this into a base, and there have been no objections so far. I think that I will this is still obviously going to be a community area, so this room here is going to be accessible by everyone. It's probably going to have like some drop shaft or an elevator down or something like that so that people can still access the end portal. But the rest of this area I'm going to turn into my Botania base. So I'm going to get started with clearing out this area. I'll leave this in at the moment because this is Final Flames portal. And I'll start clearing this area out and I'll be right back. So I've been thinking a lot about how to actually design this room. And I filled in the gaps so that there are it's a bit of a clear building surface. And I thought, wait a minute, this is a portal to the end. Why don't we use end materials? So I have brought some purple blocks that I got from the end. I just dismantled a bit of a fortress, a bit of a castle. And I have some end stone in here as well. So a very full inventory, but hopefully, and very low FPS. What's going on? Let's try and reload the chunks. Is that going to help at all? Nope. My computer's just being a bit silly. So yeah, I'm going to try and design this in a way that fits where it goes. And then the transition between this and a Botania base on the surface is going to be pretty interesting, but I'll see how it goes. And one thing I did try to do was set up a network receiver with refined storage. So I built a network transmitter, a network receiver, and a network card, but it ended up using more power than I could supply it. So I had to stop. So I hopefully got enough blocks here, at least for the time being. I've got some more in here. So we should be able to convert this area into a purple and endstone construction. And then we'll see how it looks and probably dig to the surface or maybe build a staircase up around the back that loops up to the top. Something along those lines, maybe in the same vein as an end castle. That sounds pretty cool. Also, I like how you can't see through the portal here. Just smoke. That's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm on 15 FPS, so I will stop recording for now, figure out what's going on, and I will replace these with endstone and purple blocks and be right back. So here is progress update number 1. I've replaced the cracked stone and mossy stone, smooth stone and all that with purple blocks. So there's a line of endstone bricks at the bottom, purple along the line above, then purple pillars, and then it goes up into stairs. And I've got purple pillars here that's supporting the portal and endstone stairs going down. And looking at this, it kind of makes me want to put this on every side, otherwise this is quite flat. But we don't really have much space. So they'd even have to come out one more, it would seem. Yeah. So there'd be something like that going on either side. So that means pushing these walls out by one, or not by one, but by several. But I think I will do that because it'll give the room a bit more space, a bit more grandeur. And then I can come up with some other design for this because this is kind of, samey. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully it will come out looking nice. And if it doesn't, I'll just tear it down again. But yeah, I guess I'll get on with that. So I have cleared out an area underneath and I think I've got a design that I quite like. So let's have a look. This is a new tunnel down. Whee! And I blocked up the portal just so I don't keep going through it. And I think this is going to work. This will be the centerpiece. The floor will be different and the walls will be different, but I'm liking this big open space. And I like the endstone brick design. It allows you to go up to the portal itself, but not automatically step over, which I kind of like. I mean, I can see the advantage of being able to just automatically walk up to it. But say if you accidentally walk up to it and you fall in the portal, that could be annoying. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Maybe I'll change it later, but that's a job for another day. The room is roughly going to be 9 out this way and 9 out that way. Excuse me. Which roughly means it's going to be about 18 to 25 blocks by 25 blocks-ish. I haven't done a proper count. Maybe 27 blocks, 27 by 27, because this is roughly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this will be a 27 by 27 area. So nice and big. And this will be the community hub. I know that people have teleporters and stuff, but I think at least role-playing / building this would be a pretty fun task to do. And I know people still use the end. So, there, that'll be good. But for now, I'm running lowish on time already. I know, right? So I think I'm going to start on the outer shell. And this is going to be very, very basic. So, in fact, I'm actually going to do something else first. Are we near a body of water? Yes. So I'm going to start doing Botania. And I was looking forward to this for a long time. And we have a good source of water over here. Do I have a bucket on me? Please say I do. I'm not seeing it. Am I blind? I think I might have deposited it away. Yeah. So, damn. Let's go back to base. And wait for the lag to catch up with us. Ugh, so jittery. I'm going to get rubber banded. Yep, there we go. Oop, rubber banding still. Right. Another reason why I wanted to move over to that place in the first place was so that we didn't get so much FPS drops. So now that I'm over here, though, I'm getting 60 FPS. At least looking that way. Looking this way, I'm down to 20, 30, yeah, 30-ish, 35. I don't know why. Like, something in that front base over there is causing me to have FPS drops. Like, for the life of me, I can't figure out what it is. I've tried everything, but yeah. So let's grab our bucket of water. Let's grab another bucket, actually. Or several. Why not? And do we need anything else? Let's get some seeds. And I think we have everything we need for now. We have some more XP in our bags. So let's transport over here and head back up here. So first things first, and second things second. Let's plonk down a torch so that we can melt some of the snow, and let's plonk down the bucket of water. So this is going to be a temporary setup. I don't have any plans in my head yet for how we should build the base properly. If you guys have any suggestions, that'll be very welcome. Oh, it's so slow. Okay. Let's get another bucket of water so we can make an infinite water source and don't have to keep flying to and fro. So the idea here is to make this our Botania base. Why? What did I just do? There. There we go. And have some sort of transition build from the top here. So the top here is going to be I'm not saying this very well. The top here is going to be our Botania base, but it's going to encompass the drop shaft down to the end portal for the community, and there'll be signs everywhere. And hopefully, I'll make this area nice and open, so it's quite obvious. So I think for now we should just do the bog standard early game Botania stuff. I have a few things ready here, but first let's sleep. Oh yeah, I got achievement. A realistic logical ideologist. Open Alexa Botania and have the look through the index. And I'm stuck. That is not good. One sec. So I've returned now, and my sounds are back as well. Yes, good. Getting this weird 15 FPS lag again, so I apologise, but I don't know why that's happening. There's nothing else running on my computer. Maybe it's just been on for a bit too long, I don't know, but hopefully it won't cause any distractions. But anyway, we are making a pure daisy, and this is bog standard, early days Botania stuff. But I just want to check Pet Apothecary. Does it have the ingredients in here? No, I couldn't actually find the pure daisy ingredients except for in NEI, so I'm probably looking in the wrong place. Right, this takes 4 of these white petals. 1, 2, oops. Oh, I placed it. How do you... Oh, you drop it. Q, 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 Q. And then seeds. Oops. Q. Yeah. It gives me a pure daisy. Sweet. Oh, what's the tooltip say? What colour do you want to be? White? Can you change the colour? I don't know. Okay, that confused me for a minute then. What I want to know is, can you turn cobblestone into the Botania stuff? But we also need to get some wood, and I didn't bring any. So let's cut down a tree. Where's my... There it is. The beastly axe. Of beastliness. And I'm pretty sure this works with any wood type. Let's get rid of the one probe readme. I don't want to get that. You can go away, and so can you. So this doesn't look like it's working, so I'm going to make a second one of these. And of course, I forgot that as we're in a snow... Can I not? There we go. I forgot that we're in a winter biome, so that it's going to turn all the... What is happening with my controls? Water! Give me water! Water. Silly eyes. So, let's put some more of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some seeds. 1. And it gives me a pure daisy. So the cobblestone doesn't look like it's worked, sadly. But I know that the wood will, because I've seen that in other people's videos. Oops. But too enthusiastic with that. It doesn't matter on the orientation either, so you can just plonk it down anyway. And anyhow. Let's get some more wood so that we can get some more... We'll get a full circle. But the good thing about this is that you don't actually need a full circle to begin with. It works on a clock-based kind of thing. So these 6 that I put down before will work first, and then we'll wait a little bit, and then there'll be the 3. But yeah, this cobblestone is definitely not working, which is a pity. It's obviously only smooth stone that it works with. So that probably means I need to craft up... Oops. Ah! Oh my goodness. What is going on with my controls? This is so unprofessional. Give me... There. Crafting station. So plonk you down. Turn the stone into a furnace. And then we can start to smelt up any more of the smooth stone that we find. Any more of the regular stone that we find, even. So yeah. This is turning. So this is the nice, beautiful Botania wood. Let's get some of it. Can we just... If we... no. Let's do this. And actually that gets rid of... Let's get rid of all those buckets. Don't need those. Cool. So let's take away some of this wood. Oh. I'm now an expert at the stone hatchet. Sweet. And yeah, this is all changed. Oh man, I'm breaking everything. This 15 FPS does not work well with my hand-eye coordination. So we now have this wood. So we can turn 2 of those into the sticks, which is pretty sweet. And let's actually plonk this down somewhere proper. Wherever it was before. So probably just here, right? Yeah. And then let's get some cobblestone down here. Do I have any left actually in the... Actually, screw it. I'll just mine some of this away. Oh. It's like, why am I not going down? It's like, oh, the wings have enabled. The injury ring, I should say. So this stone here, by the way, is going to comprise the majority of the build. It's going to be out of the nice, pretty Botania stone, and I really, really like it. It's very, really pretty. How many do we have? 25. That's good enough. Okay. Up and away. And maybe if I reload the chunks, is that going to help at all? Nope. Still on exactly 15 FPS, and it's not changing. So whilst this smelts up, I will go figure out what's wrong with my computer, and I'll be right back. So I put some stone down, and 1 creeper later, it is complete. Luckily it didn't blow up. I guess I was quite lucky with that. So now what can we do with living rock? We can turn it into stairs, into... stop it. I know there's a creeper nearby. Stop it. Don't hit me into it. I don't know. Big creeper again. Right, the creeper's over there. Let's actually just go back to the base. Screw this! Oh, being out in the... Oh, why am I down here? Okay. Cool, being out in the dark in Minecraft is not great. Even with quantum armor, the creepers still blow up all your stuff. Oh, so... Right, now let's very calmly, very peacefully check out what you can do with this. So what I'm looking for specifically is these. Living rock brick. What else can you make with it? Oh, that's pretty cool. White Portuguese pavement. Wow. And shimmer rock. Ooh. Bifrost block. Oh, that's a late game Botania. Why was that up there? But what you can do with this is also make all those banner spreaders, but also make... Where's it gone? I guess living wood planks, yeah. And then those can be made into fancy designs. Framed living wood slabs, and living wood stairs. So that's pretty sweet. So lots of design options for that area. Let's drop off some of this stuff. Probably will need this at some point, but I think better safe than sorry. Just dump all this stuff for now. But living or being outside in that area has given me an idea. So I have this bow, which I used against the Ender Dragon. Where's the electric? Did I have an electric bow? Or maybe I didn't use that. But everyone and their uncle are making shurikens. So Etho did it, Iskal did it, Izuma did it, and I think it's about time that we did it. So the most damaging one is the Magma Slime Shuriken. Can I see the... yeah, attack 6.6. None of the other ones... ooh, I say that. None of them come close, but you don't want it to be out of Manulin, because if you want it to be unbreaking, then Manulin has the Insatiable trait, which will slowly but surely reduce your durability, even though it's unbreaking. So the second most attacking is the Magma Slime one. Just double checking that... so I'm going with what Iskal has said. I probably shouldn't. Steel Shuriken's the second one. Yes, Magma Slime Shuriken's the best one. And there's no recipe. Magma... so presumably it's the Magma Crystal, this thing. Which is slimy magma mud smelted. But I could probably make some balls out of these, right? Yeah, good. So that should hopefully supplement this. Yes. Slimy mud. Let's make all of those. All the things. And then smelt those up. And then we, along with everyone else, can be good with shurikens. Yay for conformity! Right, so I hope I'm doing this right. You need 4 of these to make a shuriken. And you need the advanced tool station, which I don't think I've ever built. Well, at least if I have, I can't find it. So I've been always going back to and from to spawn to use this one. So let's make the shuriken. So now we have superheat and flammable, which is pretty sweet. Versus burning, I guess that's plus 35% damage over time. I don't know. But this will do for now. So do we have our staff? Yes we do. Can we flip back to our base? Yes we can. And we need to get some of those unbreaking plate things. So I know I have some of them. Reinforce, I have 1. Do I have any more in my system? It needs the blank patterns? No, of course I don't. Right, so I have the reinforced plates. So let's bring the shuriken over here and plonk these on. So reinforce 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%. Unbreaking! Oh yeah! Unbreakable! Whoa! If anyone gets that reference, kudos to you. So now we can finally return to the Stronghold. Whoa, 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 whoa. And rubber bands everywhere. And yes, I'm not getting 15 FPS anymore, so whatever I did, fixed it. I have no idea what that was. But now we can defend ourselves, which is very, very useful. But let's try out these shurikens on an unsuspecting enemy. And now, of course, that we're looking for one, there aren't any enemies to be found. So... did I see a cow on the minimap? Or is that just my imagination? I didn't imagine it. I saw a cow. So how many hits does it take? 1, 2... oh, it doesn't cook the steak, though. That's a bit of a shame. Bunny. You're really hard to hit. Can I... there we go. Got him. Let's put all this stuff away. So did that give me much experience? 16 even. So I'm actually now going to have to wait until dark to level up my shurikens. Well, that's funny logic. But let's turn all these into stone. And, oops, one here as well. So now that we have these 2 pure daisies... oh, I don't know if that snow's going to make any difference, hopefully not. We'll be able to generate enough stone to produce our overall shell for this top surface area. I'm probably going to make everything at least this level. And perhaps clear a little bit of the surrounding soil. See if that's... how does that look? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. So my idea for this is to create like an archway, I think, out of living stone brick. So over here, and it's going to have like a living stone circle around the middle as well, and it'll transition into these purple pillars. And I'll go all the way down to the bottom, and then by the time we're at the bottom, it'll be all purple and stone. So I'm pretty much going to sit here and turn all of these into stone bricks, or living stone bricks. I presume. And yeah, be back with you when I have enough to build something. So I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I think this is going to be the general design. I'll add a bit more living wood around the edge and then intersect it with this living stone. And I think it kind of fits well with this purple block. I mean, the patterns, the designs, have the lines through it transition quite well. I mean, it's not exact because these are quite thick and these are quite thin. But I think it fits. It fits for now. I don't think I'm going to add any more colour to this colour palette in this immediate area. I mean, elsewhere we'll have a bit more nature, so a bit more green. But I think green, purple, white and brown, that would be a very interesting mix. So I'll keep the green away from this immediate area and then fill out the green like in a circle around this area. But unfortunately, I've run out of recording time. So this episode is a bit rushed and a bit garbled, so I do apologise. Yeah, PhD work is quite intense and I'm a bit sleepy. But you don't want to hear excuses, you want to hear awesome content from me, as always. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. It'll be very much appreciated if you have. I shall say thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.